Oh, well. We are live.
We are live.
Mika.
Hello. Hey.
Hello, Mika.
Yes.
Okay, so I kind of freaked out too because I was like, wait a minute. Were we supposed to read something?
Yeah.
Maybe I read it. I don't know. So I look
Yeah.
back in the group and go, so then I was really confused because then the last chapter, and maybe I'm not confused. Maybe like I was supposed to read something, but I thought we decided that we weren't. But
Yeah.
the last message in the chat is something like, yeah, read up to the wee little thing or whatever. And that's where we're going to start on Wednesday. And I was like, wait a minute, did I read to wee little thing?
Yes.
That's where we stopped last time, right?
Yes, that's where we stopped. That's what I was saying. I was saying that to Skylar, saying you read up to a wee little thing. My own wee thing. There we go.
Oh my gosh. It's like, I don't know why I'm so confused today.
Mm-hmm.
My own wee thing. Okay, there it is.
I was definitely like very I also was the same way. Like, was I supposed to read something like?
I was so, and then I'm like, what day is it? I don't even know what day today is because I'm not used to, because Monday threw me off doing the sprints on your channel. And I was like, I don't know what day it is. I don't know what's going on. And the other thing, I was up late last night because I was watching Love is Blind Sweden. Of all the things I need to watch, right?
Yeah, I was also up late last night, but it wasn't like nothing interesting was happening. It was just on my phone. Yeah, we don't.
Nothing interesting was happening in Sweden either. Let me tell you. But I couldn't stop watching.
I definitely
had like 3 episodes, right? They're doing the thing where they drip it out. Thank God. Or I
yeah,
would have until I don't know. Who knows?
yeah.
It was all midnight. All right. So I don't. Oh, hang on. I checked. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I feel like Tina's the only one that knew what was going on.
No, I was also confused.
We have you.
Like, we're probably though this time we're probably gonna have some homework though, right? We're gonna try to. Is that what we're doing today? We're trying to finish it by Monday. Like on Monday, we'll finish it.
Yeah, if we don't finish it today.
Okay, so we're gonna try.
I don't think we will finish today, but you never know. You never know. You never know.
We have at 1.5, which is what Christina listens at. We have 3 hours and 21 minutes left.
Oh yeah, we're not finishing today. The problem is going to be where to stop.
Yeah.
Because things really are like, you know how in a mystery like this kind of thing, things pick up at the end so quickly, and the way she leaves the cliffhangers, we're going to be like, no, we can't stop. We got to read one more chapter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And like you were saying last time, maybe we could finish it on our own and then have just a discussion live to talk about what we read by ourselves, which isn't a bad idea. And that'll be maybe shorter. So maybe if you could maybe do it over the next week at some point instead of Monday, or something like that.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see how far we get today.
Yeah. So I'm kind of waiting to see who else is if Christina's gonna come, if Skylar's gonna come. Who else gonna arrive? Mika, how are you? Are you sleeping any better?
That's a good question.
You weren't sleeping very well.
Yeah.
Yes, I was wondering. Sorry, let me fix my hair.
No, it's fine. I was literally putting my hair up as you came in. Let me I'll I can put the link in the chat, in the group chat.
Oh, okay, good. I tried to make an appointment to get my hair cut the other day, and it didn't work. So I need to. Tomorrow, I will walk over there and say, "Can you help me?" Because it's just getting too long to. It hasn't like style anymore. It's just like long and straight, and I feel like I don't know. I feel like the Wicked Witch of the West. So.
Yeah, I'm currently trying to grow my hair out because I'm first time since I was 12 years old I've had hair this long. For a couple years I had it shaved, and so I just yeah, and so I'm just really enjoying
Like
and I
shaved
didn't
with
grow
a
out.
razor or shaved like a buzz cut?
Like a buzz cut.
Okay.
The
But
lowest I ever went was, I guess, like, typically I would go 1 or 2, like the guard number. So like a really low buzz. The lowest
yeah.
I went was the Christmas before, I guess like 3 Christmases ago. I went no guard on the thing. So it
Oh
was
my
basically shaved with a razor, but there was a little bit of stuff there.
Wow.
And I've been growing it out ever since. I would cut it to make sure it wasn't a mullet and it was a bob, you know what I mean, as it grew out.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's wrong with the mullet? I had a mullet back in the day.
Nothing's wrong with a mullet.
I'm not going to see any pictures of my mullet. Christina is here. I'm getting lunch together. Hope everyone is well. Be right back. I've got my lunch and dinner. It's terrible. Depending on what time we finish today, I am going to try to make that soup because it was so delicious when I made it the other day. I don't know what day I made it. Maybe it was. Has it been over a week now?
I think it was it on my sprints last Monday?
I think so. How is that possible that it's been like a week and a half? It's been 10 days since I made this delicious soup that I can't stop thinking about.
You need to make it again then. I mean, maybe if you start making it tonight, you might be up a little late with it, and then you can have it for lunch tomorrow or something like that.
No, I have to make it fresh. I guess the soup would be, the spiciness would, like as it sits in the fridge, it would get a little more spicy. So that could be good. Usually I'm like, I want a fresh soup, but I do like a spicy soup, and to let it sit a little bit would make it a little spicier.
Yeah.
All right. So I wonder if Sky is coming. I wonder if Kenny's coming. Has anybody seen Kenny?
I haven't seen Kenny. Since we last talked about it, since our last My Sprints on Monday, right? Was that when it was? Yeah, when Kenny was like 52%.
Oh no, that was a week ago on the first ones.
Yeah. Haven't seen her since then.
I feel like she finished it.
Yeah, absolutely. That night.
Spoil it for us. So we need to let her know when we're all done, or when, like, if we are going to finish on Monday and talk about or finish over the weekend and talk on Monday, we'll have to let Kenny know that she can come and just like talk.
Yes.
Like, won't spoil anything for us.
Yeah, once we're all done. Yeah.
All right. Okay. The problem with having these peanuts here right now is I'm literally just like this.
You need to have a full meal tonight.
It should be carrots, or it should be like celery or something to me to be good like this.
I mean, right? I have a bowl of popcorn next to me.
Oh, it should be popcorn.
I'm not eating any of it right now. I had some apples, and I had them with, this is not healthy, chocolate frosting. Container chocolate frosting, just dip in them. That was actually really good. I don't like chocolate frosting, but it was good together.
I love lemon frost.
Oh, okay. I typically don't like lemon flavored sweets. Oh yeah. I mean, sometimes I guess, like, I like lemonade and like, I like sweet stuff, so I'll eat it. I'll eat any candy you put in front of me, but like,
I eat it straight from the tub. Betty Crocker and my spoon, and I'm happy. It's terrible. I wonder if I still like it. I haven't had it for years, right? Since I've been over. I wonder if I still like it, or if it tastes fake and artificial and gross to me now.
Maybe. I mean, I would hope you'd still like it.
Next time in the States, I will have to give it a go. See what I think. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Nika, this is like, I feel like I'm reading a novel, and this is the the inciting incident happened just now. My strange,
I'm so sorry.
not happy news.
Like, she contacted you. I mean, if you obviously don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, but she contacted you to tell you something sad that happened in the family, or she contacted you and that contacting was troubling because you don't want to talk to her.
Good questions. Enough of that. I don't want to be a downer. But
okay,
if you want to be a little bit of a downer, you can.
But you also don't have to if you don't want to talk about it.
If you don't want to.
Yes.
We're going to pry.
Yeah, no.
We want to be supportive, and we're curious, but we don't
Yes.
want to.
Yes.
Christina's hair still groggy. Oh, how was the
Oh,
test?
yeah, what? I should stop prying in people's private business.
Yikes, yikes, yikes.
Hey, Nikki.
Yay!
Hi.
Yes,
Yeah.
Christina. Hope you're feeling better. Did they? What did they have to do? Root canal? What happened? What did
Yeah.
you do? What happened at the dentist? Root canal?
I would assume that if there's, I mean, I could be wrong about this, but if you're still on pain medicine, it would probably be like a pulling, maybe. Because
Oh,
with a root canal and with a filling, I'm eating that day. But with
I had my wisdom teeth taken out, and I was eating that night. I was eating
yeah.
potato chips that night.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm eating potato chips
Yeah.
with like 4 giant holes in the back of my mouth.
My wisdom teeth wasn't that bad when I got them removed. It wasn't that painful.
Yeah.
And my sister was like in pain, like completely high for like 3 days on the couch. And I was like, can I organize? We came home and I was like, Mom, can I organize my books? Can I pick them up and move them around? She's like, you need to lay down. You need to stop doing all this stuff.
It's so weird how different things affect people differently.
Yeah. Mm.
You are not a downer,
No.
Nika.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Family is complicated.
Mm-mm-mm. Safe space. It is. It is. It is. We are all friends. We're friendly here.
Yes. Mm.
Oof. They numbed the top and started them. Ooh, but it was not numbed. So you freaked out and they sent you home. Did you freak out? I would freak out.
Oh, wow. So
My mouth, and I was like, no. Oof.
When I go to dance, I have a lot of anxiety about it starting to hurt. Like I have a fear around that. And so I'm like, I think it's hurting. And if I say that, then they'll typically like I say it the minute I feel any pain. The second I feel any pain. And they give me more and it's fine. So I guess not. Is that not what happened? Because I recently I've needed fillings in every single one of my teeth. And they've done it over like 6 months to a year now. And so I'm going back there once a month to get like 3 fillings.
Mm-hmm.
And they're I'm like, oh, and they like my whole entire side of my face is completely numbed.
Ugh, I hate it. I was asleep when I got my wisdom teeth out, but if I was awake, it would have been more terrible. I was asleep too. I had all 4 at the same time. Is that what
I had in March, I think it was in late May of this year, I had all 4 plus another tooth that my dentist couldn't pull because it was complicated. So I got 5 teeth removed. And yeah, I was fine during it. I think I woke up for like 1 second. It was like, and then it was fine, but not in like a painful way. I was just like, I'm aware. And then I stopped being aware.
One of my worst fears my worst fear.
Oh yeah.
To not be awake during surgery, but to be conscious during surgery.
Like that's also my fear. That is what I talked to the anesthesiologist like for a while about this. Was what if I feel it, but I am not able to move my body enough to tell you it hurts?
Right.
And they were like, so when you wisdom teeth out, at least the way they did it, you're not fully under. So they don't give you a paralytic. They just give you thing for the pain. So if at least for what they did was if you can feel it, you're not out enough that you could let them know. If you can feel it, then you might be drowsy where you can't really lift your arm that much or do something like that, or like if you can feel it, then you can let them know because you're not out enough. Which was what the only thing that made me like okay with that happening. And it didn't hurt really at all. And then I didn't really have like they gave me like special like medication to take afterwards, like strong stuff. And I only took like 1 or I think I took like 2 pills of that. Like it wasn't that painful for me afterwards.
Pain meds are always tough or lovely.
Yes.
I have to take Xanax to drive in the snow. Yikes. And when I go to the dentist, so I was a bit out of it, and the dentist told me to take, oh no, your dentist is aware that you're a
Yeah.
nervous Nelly.
Mhm.
That's good.
What helped, I mean, I don't know about this, but I like I said, really nervous about it hurting and stuff like that. And so I let them, I'm like, okay, I think it's gonna hurt. I think it's gonna hurt. And they're like, relax. But they definitely
Oh,
understand
God.
it. And so they started requesting for my insurance, like laughing gas. And
Oh,
that has helped a lot because I'm like,
oh,
I'm like floating through the sky. And then
relax.
if it hurts, I can be like, it hurts. So like it's it's a good time on that.
All right. I have other family members calling me to tell me she might not be with us much longer.
Oh
Ooh,
my gosh.
I only feel bad, because I don't feel bad. Okay. I'm not that type of person, so it's harder. Yeah.
Yeah. And I definitely, I mean, I don't know, but I definitely understand that. Oh my gosh, sorry. I don't want to not let you read the comment, but we've had similar situations like that. And it's just like if you don't currently have any grief for them, that's okay. Like that's not, it's normal to, if the person isn't in your life all the time, like both of my grandmothers died in the past year, and like I haven't seen my one grandmother in 4 years, and I haven't seen another grandmother since I was 5. And you know what? My 2 childhood dogs also died, and I'll tell you right now, I feel so much sadder about that than I do my grandparents. And it is what it is because I see those dogs every day. Like they were around me all their life, and those people weren't.
Yeah. This is complicated.
Yep. So sorry, Mika. Okay, good.
Oh, okay, good. Because I was like, wait a minute. I feel like you're not supposed to operate heavy machinery. And I was
No, or any machinery.
like, maybe I don't know about Xanax. I don't know.
Right, that's good. That's good.
I feel bad when other people's parents are sick. I would feel bad if my dad wasn't doing well, but her, nothing. And I feel bad about that. Yeah, it's complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry you guys are going through that.
Yeah. Mm. And I mean,
Nothing you can do. Nothing like it just sucks.
yeah. And if you like, obviously you have to process the emotions, like you do that, right? But don't like try not to let yourself, like, your feelings are valid, right? And like if you don't, there's a reason you don't feel bad, probably. Don't let it be like out of context, I don't care, my mom is sick. No, it's just in context, there's a reason you might not.
I'm sure there's a big reason. Oh no. Christina's still fighting with the school about the
Oh,
IEP. Oh,
yeah,
goodness.
that's also really sucky.
So it's been a terrible week. Well, it's only Wednesday. Things can still get worse. No, I'm kidding. Things are getting better and better and better.
Or better, hopefully.
Maybe not for Jane Eyre, but things are getting better for us. Good things are happening. Yeah.
Sometimes things have to get worse before they get better.
Yeah, for sure. You're welcome. All right. So I don't know if Skylar is coming or not. And I don't know if Kenny's coming or not, but I'm not even sure we've caught up with Kenny yet because Kenny was at 54% on the first day. So,
Yeah. And we're almost at 50%. We're almost there, right?
yeah, we're like, I think my thing says 47 or 48.
Yeah.
Where is it? Open. Come on, you. Where's my? There it is. Okay, so we are just at the chapter, my wee little thing. My own wee thing. Sorry.
The first time in this movie is just us giggling about this title.
We have to get past this chapter because like I need to have another like thing going on in my brain for what the chapter means.
Yeah.
For why this is the title. So how far are we going? What's about
Okay. How many minutes?
about 30 maybe?
Okay. So this chapter is about 12 minutes long on normal speed. The next chapter is about 15, and then the next chapter is 31.
Okay.
And then after that, we have another interlude.
Oh. So to get to the interlude, that's like an hour of reading.
Well, it's about I guess if we're listening to it on 1.5, it is, I guess, like, do you want to do like 2 chapters and then like 2 more chapters? Like we'll do the 2 medium length ones and then we'll do a long and a short together.
Okay, that sounds
Is that
good.
okay?
All right.
So
We're doing My Own Wee Thing.
mm,
And hang on, what's after One Wee Thing? Protective Impulses.
protective impulses. Okay.
Okay, let me work on this banner. We're reading up. We're reading up through the end of Protective Impulses. Okay. Save. All right. Let me see. We got comments. I saw them coming in. Yes, I know. That's why, Mika, I gotta read the chapter. I'm sure there's nothing
Hopefully not.
uninteresting. All right. Christina's plugging in her fine phone. Just be a minute before you're ready. Get ready,
Right.
Christina. Get ready. We are ready to go. All right. Mika says
Right.
good. We read the 2 chapters.
Okay.
All right. If we're ready, let me put this banner up.
Okay.
And we can go. Come. Oh no, banners. Show it. Okay.
Okay.
It.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay. Are we all done?
Yes,
Christina, you, Mika, is that it? That's all that's here.
that's all of us, I do believe.
All right. If anybody else is here and you're not done, let me know. Because we can wait a little bit, but not much because, oh my gosh.
Oh my. I can't even,
All right, let's go. Let me go back here and see where we at. Okay, Christina's got a comment. Yes, I've made thee. I'm like, what?
yeah.
Every single thing. It's like, I feel like the hits just keep on coming. Like,
Yeah.
then we're off on this, then we're off on that. And here's the next comment. Mr. Brocklehurst?
I was not even like, I was not expecting that to be, I was expecting it to get, I don't know, like, we're talking last time, right? Like, people being related. I'm expecting maybe the other guy. Like, I was like, what if there's some time travel going on with like Antoinette, or whatever the hell her name is, and what's his name?
Brocklehurst.
No, the hero of the story.
Rochester. Is he the hero? I don't know. He hasn't done one damn thing that was heroic. He's done.
I don't know. I was expecting something bad to happen.
He's the only one doing anything.
I don't know. It just, I was very like, I was not expecting that.
No, didn't see that coming. I thought the cat would turn. Oh, did you?
Yeah, that's what I was expecting as well.
Oh no, I was like, wait, Sybil is the fairy? Is like the fairy, dream fairy lady?
Yeah. I thought the cat was already.
So Sybil, the cat, is the dream fairy who is also her mother?
Which it was very shocking. It was very shocking.
On the verge of ridiculous.
Yes, it was very shocking. But honestly, I don't think I like that. Like, I don't like that plot twist. I wanted it to be more, it's her mother who gave her up. And she doesn't seem like she's been following her around basically her whole entire life. And she gave her to be with her father. And she, like, in her dreams. And now she's here with her now. And she's like, you're annoying. And you were crying too much. That's what it seemed like to me. Her mom was like, you're crying too much, so I'm going to give you to an orphanage.
Well, maybe fairy children don't cry. I don't know.
I mean, yes, children crying is annoying, but if you have a child, and you're gonna have to expect them to cry, okay?
I guess, but I don't know how a fairy I don't know anything about fairies, but it seems to me if this fairy keeps turning into a cat or turning into a tree or turning into whatever, how could she take care of a human being? She can't.
Yeah. Half human, half fairy. And at this point in time, I'm still imagining her to be this big.
I mean, somebody like, Mika, were you the one that were like the fairy that said Jane is really a fairy, but that Jane wasn't human?
Yes, Mika is the one who said that she was a dryad. Yes, and she's half dryad, half Mr. Brocklehurst.
Maybe. I refuse to think Brocklehurst is involved in this.
I don't even understand how this is.
I think Mr. Rochester is her father.
Okay, that's what I was trying to say without actually saying it, because I'm like, is this book gonna get incestuous?
I mean, maybe.
I hope not. I want them to be a couple.
I can't remember the age difference. She did not hint at that she was unable to come. Wait, but did she not hint at that she was unable to come to her? And maybe Mr. Brocklehurst had the orphanage shielded from fairy influence somehow. Maybe this is why Brocklehurst doesn't like the fairies?
Maybe. I don't know. To me, here's the thing. I didn't pick up that she said, or I didn't realize that she said any of that. But I also didn't realize she said, whatever she said,
I made thee or something? Is that
made thee? I thought she said, you're my, like, my own wee thing, like, is like my baby.
Oh, thank you for explaining that. Connecting the dots on that.
That's what I thought she said. And I
Oh,
also like the Mr. Brocklehurst. Am I not? I'm not saying that correctly. Um, I feel like Jane like pulled that out of the ether. Like that. I didn't know the fairy was hinting
always
at that at all.
here, and the sisters left. He lives where the sisters left you, or something. I think I don't know. We're gonna find out where the sisters left her, because I bet the sisters didn't leave her at the orphanage. The sisters left her somewhere else, and that person was like, "I ain't taking care of this kid," and took her to the orphanage. Brocklehurst is it's a herring. I think a red herring.
See, I want to say this theory just in case it ends up being somehow correct. Okay, but like, okay, yeah, true. But
Okay, go ahead.
because I have this kind of.
I haven't been correct on anything yet.
It's kind of a crackpot theory, like it's crazy. So my theory is that they're somehow involved with her and Antoinette. Somehow there's a connection, whether it is some sort of like reincarnation, possession, something, relation,
Back to the
time travel. I
You
think
think Antoinette is possessing Jane?
no, I don't know. Time travel, I don't know. I think there's something that there is a deep connection between Antoinette and Jane and their past and their future. I think there's something connected there. I think there's gonna be.
Okay.
She had a friend. I mean, I guess consumption is a common thing to die of at this time, but she had a friend who died of consumption when she was 16. And I'm like, what if this friend is Antoinette? Did we find? I don't know. Like, I think there's a connection somewhere along all of this.
I don't think Antoinette is dead.
I don't think Antoinette is dead either.
I don't think Brocklehurst is the dad. Mika doesn't think Rochester is old enough to be the dad, and Mika may be right. Brocklehurst. Okay, so Christina brings up a good point. Brocklehurst was like, remember before she left the orphanage to go off to Rochester, he got up early and like met her and like was doing this weird like goodbye thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's that about?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, he watched her like a dad would, but in that case, he's a crappy dad.
Yeah. I also think that this Sybil, her mom, I think she's gonna be evil. I think there's gonna be some evilness with her. I don't trust that woman. I don't like her. That fairy cat woman.
Fairy cat woman. Well, the cat has been like protecting her. Remember, the cat protected her from the dead dryad that came back to life.
Okay, yeah, but I don't know. She doesn't seem.
I feel like we've got like 14 subplots.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I definitely don't like this plot. I don't like. It's very interesting. It's very crazy, but I don't think I'm gonna like this thing. I don't think I'm gonna like this mom thing.
Yeah, although it does make, like, I had forgotten about Brocklehurst saying goodbye to her at the beginning, because I remember thinking, okay, this is a weird detail that's going to come later, and now
it's coming back.
It's maybe coming back. All right, so Brocklehurst is religious. He could not admit to having a kid out of wedlock.
True.
If he knew.
And also with a magical creature, like he's a Christian Catholic person, like that might be the witches, and then the.
I mean, I guess Rochester has a past, or not Rochester. Brocklehurst has a past.
Yeah,
we'll probably be finding out about before this book is over. And they fought a lot without him firing her. Yeah, that's true. Like he must know something about her.
Yeah.
Her dad?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I know anything. I don't think I know anything about anything right now. I'm very confused.
Yeah, if he really is the father, does he know the mother is, I'm just going to say fairy because I don't know how to say that word. Fae. I think he knows, only because he's like, I think that's what turned him off of the fairies so much and off of the magic. Like he didn't want, I don't know. What do I know? I don't know. I guess we have to keep reading to find out. Ooh, so okay. So maybe he doesn't know.
I don't know.
You think it's a dream. I know. Well, she jumped to the conclusion that it was broccoli.
Yes. Yeah.
All we know, well, we don't even know if he had brown hair. We just know that brown, something about brown.
Brown hair, brown eyes. I don't know.
It could be brown eyes. His last name could be Brown. He could be Brownenhurst. I don't know. Like, it could be anything.
Yeah. I don't know. I really am like not even. I don't know. I'm surprised that she didn't immediately tell. What? Why do I keep forgetting him? Rochester, Mr. Rochester. Yes. I'm surprised that she didn't immediately tell him.
I'm not too surprised by that because I don't think she knows anything yet.
Yeah, but like I guess I'm a very like the minute I know something, everyone's gonna know it, and like I like I don't know. I just like just like tell
She
him a little
doesn't
bit.
know anything. She doesn't know it. Like the
She
fairy
doesn't know it, but she has an idea.
Yeah, but she's been wrong about a lot of shit. I feel like sometimes Jane, I'm like, what? Where are you getting that? Like, why? Yeah. So I'm like, come on, Jane, use your brain a little bit here. Let's go. Some people also believe they were bewitched by the fairies and their free will was taken away from them.
Okay.
Hold a grudge on the magic thing because of that. Maybe, and because it happened at like Beltane or whatever the or something.
So is that what? Let me try to think about that. That's also a Scottish thing, right? Or is it a Scottish thing, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, was that the? I'm trying to think because there is a. Never mind.
All right. Oh, okay. Maybe for a dryad, brown is like dead.
Oh, because they do turn, right? They do turn like that.
I wondered when she was talking about like when you poison fairies poison the cow, but demons poison fairies poison the bucket of milk, but a demon poisons the cow. Wasn't there something like something happened with the milk, like the milk on the estate?
Yes, things are starting to.
Do you think maybe that's what Sybil was talking about with her little like something unnatural? Is that
Maybe?
I don't know. Anyway.
But who would it have been if she's like? I don't know. Is it the devil doing it? Is this going to become like a
natural, something unnatural? All right, this is all very unnatural. I agree. I think Jane might have misinterpreted the clue.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, she's trying very hard, but I feel like I'm not convinced that Brocklehurst is. But Brocklehurst is something, but I don't think he's having sex with fairies and bearing illegitimate children.
Hopefully not.
It's the Festival of May for celebrating fertility.
Oh, okay.
Fairies do tend to speak in riddles. Well,
yes.
Definitely in the riddles. The epitome of natural. We humans are pretty unnatural. I'm going to think about this for a minute. Tell me more, Mika. Are we? Are they?
And another thing with fairies are all about nature specifically.
Right. And well, I was going to say, and we're trying to destroy nature, but nature is also trying to destroy us. So like it's kill or be killed with nature.
Also, like fairies, it's a thing, I guess, kind of a common lore of fairies is that they can't lie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's why they speak riddles.
I guess. I don't know. But maybe this isn't, I don't know. I don't know how this applies to all stories, but they can lie and they're really good at deception because they know how to not lie, but also not tell you the truth.
Right. By speaking in riddles, maybe.
Yes. Like tricking you.
Yeah. That's true. That's why they skirt around things.
Yeah.
All right. So next we've got them meeting up at midnight to go into the hedges to try to meet the singer who may or may not be Antoinette.
Yes. I hope that something really gets revealed. I hope that like there's a big reveal in.
I feel like like you're right. We said this the last time. Like we just keep coming up with more like questions and theories and sidetracks and like all of this stuff. So, I mean, we're almost halfway through. Should we read through interlude then? The next
Yeah.
two chapters.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me set this up. We're reading two more chapters. What's it called? Intertwined?
Intertwined and then interlude.
Interlude. See you at the end of interlude. Okay. Whoops, period. Save. All right, are you guys ready to go?
Yes, I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, banner. Oh, it's up there. Okay, we're reading the end of Protective Impulses. See you when we're done. All right, here we go. Okay, I think we are done. And yeah, basically every theory that I ever had has now been completely destroyed, right? I have no more theories. Nothing I thought was going to happen. It's now like destroyed, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I guess the main character thinks that she's a ghost, or not thinks she's a ghost, thinks she's some sort of spirit, but she might not be.
I mean, her appearance was pretty ghastly.
Yes, I mean, okay, that is true. Like that happened, but it could be. I don't know. I I guess yeah, but I don't want to. I don't want to totally write off the fact that she could be alive. Because what if that's not even her? Like that's not her ghost. It's just some sort of entity or some sort of evil presence, and then she's up locked in an attic somewhere.
We're still back now. We're still thinking there's going to be somebody in the attic.
Yeah, I'm still thinking there's somebody in the attic, but maybe we can talk about that.
All right, and Mika is all annoyed that these ladies are trying to like hit on Mr. Rochester,
Yes.
and he's having none of them.
No, he's having none of nobody.
No, because he's all like in his head about Jane all the time,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
which
Yeah.
seems, I don't know, strange to me.
Yeah. And he also like
Strange because there's so much else going on. And literally only like 5 hours have passed. But all of this stuff is going on. And I feel
yeah.
like, oh gosh, things are happening quick.
I was so shocked to find out that she's only been there for 2 days.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
I thought it had been like maybe a week. More than that.
So much has happened. When the internet, out, everything else. I know. And I think for whatever reason, I had the wrong banner up or something. I had the from the one from
at first, yeah. Mm-hmm. Where was the other? Where was the
whatever we read the last time?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah, sorry, my fault. All right, so either her spirit got corrupted somehow by some evil influence, or she was evil all along and masquerading as sweet.
I don't know. I don't
masquerade as sweet. From someone who is mostly evil and tries to be sweet all the time. It's not easy to do.
I don't I guess that's kind of from the original story where she was bad, right? What Mika, I mean, I don't know, but what Mika was saying before that she wasn't really good. So that maybe some of that. I don't know. I would say that she is that might not even be her.
I know you're sticking with that. I'm like, I guess she's dead.
or yeah, that did in that moment was like, oh, I can't have that theory anymore. But it's like, I don't want to just give up on that because like, I don't know. And like,
I also, my theory that she was still alive and that Dr. Poole and she were off living happily ever after somewhere is also apparently not true because Agnes was like, oh yeah, she didn't, he was in love with her, but she wasn't in love with him.
And so from that point right there, right, I'm thinking like, because she didn't like him back, he may have been, if we're so wary of him, he would be like,
yeah, there's something up with him. He's
yes.
not a guy. I still think he killed her.
Yes. And I think that this proves that even more, that if she's dead, he killed her because he's resentful that she didn't love him.
Yeah, maybe. Mika says it's exhausting, but you get used to it. It's not easy to pretend to masquerade as something that you're not. Like you can do it for a little while, but
yeah,
it's exhausting. So I don't know. Mika, what do you think? Is Antoinette dead? Is she dead? She's a ghost, or is she still alive out there somewhere? And this ghostly Antoinette is not her. Oh, and what about Sybil, the cat, not always the fairy mother?
Wait, say that again.
So Sybil, the fairy mother, can inhabit any animal. So she's not always inhabiting the cat? Because when she gets her little like
But the cat was gone.
No, the cat was there, but the fairy was gone. It was just the cat.
Yeah, what I took it as she wasn't inhabiting a cat, she was the cat. She transformed into this cat. And when you see the fairy mother, this cat turns into a fairy and then is the mother. And then the Sybil can be a cat or a fairy.
But she was able to see, she could only see the fairy when she looked through her little thing. And then when she wasn't looking through the thing, she saw the cat. So the cat and the fairy were the same thing at the same time.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so then the cat is the fairy, but if you see it in the right angle, or you see it with the right thing, it becomes that. It becomes it
this time, unless she only sees the fairy in the woods. I don't know
when she sees the fairy, but I don't.
Well, now the cat is not the mother anymore.
I think that every time we see the cat, I think the cat is the mother. Okay, yeah, exactly. I think the cat is the mother. So when we see the cat going into her cottage and strolling around with her and stuff like that, that is the mother. That's the mother right there. That's her doing that. But she can, if you look at her through that, I don't know I don't remember. Whatever she's looking through, she doesn't see a cat anymore. She sees the true self.
Except not when she looked at her in the house through the thing. She just saw the cat.
Oh, well, I wasn't paying attention, I guess.
Mika thinks Antoinette is in the attic too.
I also maybe. I don't know who's supposed to be in an attic, but I'm thinking she might be in the attic. But also I'm thinking that there might be with the thing we had in the with the thing we had in the last. Sorry, I didn't know you sneezed or not, but I say that. I don't know. I think that we that little bit brought up about how the devil is poisoning the whole cattle and so that it's not just one bucket of milk or whatever. And then we see this beast. We see this scary gross lady, right? I'm like, what if it's what if there is something going on with I want to go back to that possession. There's some sort of evil force.
If your theory turns out to be true, I'm going to be like, oh my gosh.
And if it doesn't, I'm going to be extremely embarrassed.
Oh my gosh. The cat was just the cat. Yes, I'm confused about this. If she can possess a cat, so maybe this is your possession. Here you go. The fairy's possessing the cat.
I don't.
Maybe other fairy possessed Mrs. Rochester.
I think. Wait, you're talking about the fairy? Are you talking about the other?
We got all kinds of fairies going on in this.
The other dryad, the one who died. You think that's or a other fairy, not some other fairy? Never mind. I'm talking about the fairy we saw her. Never mind. I don't, but I do. I don't think she's possessing the cat. I think she is the cat.
But a cat can't give birth to she can't be the cat because a cat can't give birth to a human.
She could be a cat and then turn into a human.
No, because then she would be a fairy. Because cats don't turn into Cats don't turn into anything. Cats are cats. Humans are humans. Humans don't turn into anything.
It seems a little less possible to me. I mean, it seems just as impossible because I'm imagining her to be this big.
I know. You got to get back to your, she's a big, because somebody had sexual relations with that fairy.
I assumed that.
My wee little thing is not about what we thought it was about. So
it certainly isn't.
If it's a regular sized thing, having, sexual relations with that fairy, the fairy can't be this big.
No. I was imagining that the fairy turned into a normal woman. Or that he imagined her as a normal woman.
Well, I think he probably definitely imagined her as a human size anyway. I thought this would be a thing that stayed close to the original. Okay, so yeah. It seems like there's parts that are staying close to the original, but things that are not. I think the cat is a cat. But cats and some other animals can sense things about people. Oh, I think the cat is like a red herring.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay. I think, right, like a lot of people believe that like animals like familiars, like people have, connections, stuff like that, and they're kind of a little bit more. I think regardless to magic, animals can sense things about humans, just like humans can, right?
I think that's true. Yeah. The Fae did take the form. Yes, she did. Yeah. So the
Take the form of a cat or possess a cat. Is that what we're kind of?
I think they're the same.
Yeah. Okay.
Obviously, if it must have possessed the cat because the cat still exists, even if the fairy isn't possessing it.
Okay. You're not saying, I don't know. You're not.
Christina's like, stop talking about the cat. The cat is a red herring. Nobody cares about the cat. Stop talking
But
about the cat.
when you're to get back to the cat, you're not saying that currently when the cat walked into her. I think that the interaction she has with the cat might be her mother. Anyway, whatever. God, let's ignore that.
We're all about the cat. I thought the fairy was a dryad, so I thought she was just either taking the form of the cat or possessing the cat.
Okay.
It could be a fairy that knows what's up. I hope we never have to talk about the cat again during the rest of the story. There's probably lots of fairies.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
More fairies to come. We are chock full of fairies in this book. So,
yes.
So I got some of my questions answered, but I still feel like there are very many things that are unresolved.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
And the whole chapter with Rochester and the Ingram ladies, I was like, this is a good chapter.
It was. I was very confused about when we got to interlude and we got to Rochester's feelings. I was very confused what he was feeling because at first it seemed like he was upset that he let those women be mean to Jane. But I'm like, and then he started being like, I can't let anyone near me, and I'm like, wait, what? Like, I was just like, it was just a little bit. It was confusing for me.
I was like, why are we even here? Why are we even having this chapter? Like, on with the ghost hunting. The cat is not a normal cat. And thank you so much for putting the pronunciation. It's a catchy. Catchy.
Like a banshee?
Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know. She means fairy. Oh. It's not a normal cat. Okay. We may never see the cat again. We're going to see the cat. The cat is like, the cat is welcoming.
I'm looking up a cat. Oh my God. That's kind of scary looking. Shoot. This is scary looking.
What?
Catchy.
Oh, yeah. Anybody else have anything? Okay. She's can't. Oh, wait. Sorry. I didn't see it. Show it again.
Oh, okay. A bunch of different catchies. They're very odd looking.
Oof.
Very creepy.
Rochester doesn't want Jane anywhere near him because he blames himself for the deaths of the women in her life.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely.
That may be true, but I'm not entirely sure if the book follows the normal Fae lore or if it's more like with lore or something else. Which
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which lore? Okay.
Maybe catchy, maybe witch familiar. Yeah, we don't know.
Maybe possessed cat, maybe fake cat, maybe woman who turned into a fairy cat. Maybe a banshee. I don't know.
I feel like in the next chapter the cat may die.
I don't know.
There's twists and turns at every moment. We don't know what's going to happen.
That is true.
Yeah. Anything? So, anybody else have anything to say about the chapter with where they're all with the Ingram lady? Anybody have thoughts on this chapter other than like why was it there? I feel like
no, I don't really. I don't know. The mom wasn't talking at all. That might have been important. Like the mom wasn't talking. Like the mom didn't say one thing, did she?
She might have said one thing, but she might have made one dig at Jane. But yeah, she didn't do much talking. And then it seems that Rochester wasn't even paying attention the whole time.
Yeah, he was just thinking about how much he loves Jane.
I know. He
His
loves
mother being mean to him. That's stupid.
her. I am tormented. Oh, I think the mom was just, yes, Mika, I think you're right. And I feel like, why did they come? Yeah, like daughter Ingram clearly wants to
Yeah.
be the new Mrs. Rochester.
Yeah. And I think that he's not
Why
really
is
like
he mean, right? Why do you have to cut Jane down? Why do you
Yeah.
gotta like make jokes at Jane's expense? Why do you gotta make Jane feel bad? Clearly, Jane is not gonna be the new Mrs. Rochester, right?
Yeah.
She's hired help. You don't have to like go all in on her.
Yeah.
I read the Iron Face series and there is one in it. And every time they question it, he says, I'm a cat. Like that explains everything. I think that is all cats. I love it. I feel like we're going to find this. Oh, Mika loved that one.
Really? I had that series on my one to read for a long, long time. But I never got to it.
Maybe it's time. Now that you know so much about cats and cat cheese and all that kind of stuff. Hey. I've never heard of this, but I don't read fairy books really. I don't know about this whole world is not a world that I know about.
Yeah, because I used to read a lot of YA paranormal romance, so like just like new adult YA paranormal. So ooh, there's a bird out there. Never mind. What was it? Court of Thorns and Roses, deluxe series, stuff like that. Twilight.
I see. I never read Twilight or watched the movies.
Really? You've never seen the movies?
Never.
Would you ever consider watching them? Just to have the experience.
I have to say no, because there literally is nothing on Netflix, and I'm still not watching them. Yeah. I'm watching Love is Blind Sweden.
They're rarely on Netflix. They just keep getting put back and forth between every single streaming service. I haven't watched them in years. Off topic. Anyway.
So in the original, Mr. Rochester does it with the Ingrams to see if Jane would be jealous. Oh. But in this book, he didn't do that, you don't think? I don't think he did that in this book.
It doesn't seem like it, no. It seems like they were just coming over because it's like high society polite thing to do. Or like he was saying yes because of that. Right.
To get them off his back. And because I guess they're good neighbors. I don't know. Tina, I feel like you need to read this Iron Fae.
Yeah.
Everybody's loving them. It's been ages. Twilight is not scary, by the way. And you know what? I feel like whenever, like when it was first, like the movies, I guess, when the movies first came out, I remember I did see trailers and things like that, and I was not afraid. It just kind of, I was like, wait, werewolves? Right? One of them is a werewolf? Yeah.
Yeah. It's a love triangle. One of them's a werewolf, one of them's a vampire. I think what's most interesting about Twilight is the lore and the fandom. So like the way the fans perceive everything and learning about the history of vampires, because they're a lot different than the vampires like physically are a lot different than normal vampires. They turn into marble. And so learning about that is interesting.
Twilight is stupid, Mika thinks.
As I recently have just scraped all the Twilight pages off my wall.
Mika's read all the Twilight books because she was bedridden and had nothing else to do. And she hated them.
I really loved Twilight when I read it. It's just like not like I don't read YA romance anymore. So but they're just like they're good, like they're like fun, like crazy books. I think there's a lot that the fans think about more than the author even thought about. And I think that's
Well, this is true of Taylor Swift too. I feel like the fans come up with all these crazy Taylor Swift stuff. And I'm like, know that Taylor really, I mean, I know she does a lot of Easter eggy kind of things, but I'm like, I'm not sure that I think she's just sitting back laughing at some of this stuff going, wow, I wish I had thought of that. That's really good.
Or taking credit for it.
Yeah, why not? I think he's torn between liking her and not wanting her hurt. So yes, he could have done it to see if Jane would be jealous and then also wanting her to leave to protect her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was getting beat up pretty bad. Oh no, not werewolves. Yeah. They're spirit wolves.
Yes,
like
there is werewolves in Twilight, but you never see them. You just hear about them one time.
Oh.
Those are their indigenous people who have a spirit of protection that makes them turn into werewolves if they're vampires nearby.
Look at you with the fandom.
I was obsessed for many years.
Mika loved YA, including romance.
Mika.
Ooh, we are learning about the girl tonight. I like Twilight personally. I also enjoyed reading, watching things. I don't have to use my brain. Yes, Love is Blind, Sweden.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Although you do kind of have to use your brain because it's all in Swedish. And so you have to read the subtitles.
Oh my gosh, it's not even like, okay.
It's not even in English. Although, like, every so often, like, I don't know if there are no Swedish words for some of the things they're saying, but every so often, like, they'll say, like, I don't know, 17 words in Swedish and then like 3 words in English. And it's like, well, wait, what? Are there, like, I don't know. Oh. Anyway, yeah. Yes, the wolves can change at will, not dependent on the moon. They talk about it in the last book.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just discussing Twilight more. Okay, great. Yeah. And that's what I think is like the main thing people, other than the racism. Anyway, the main thing people don't like about Twilight is that it's because Edward and Bella have a toxic, abusive relationship. Yeah, but I mean, it's fiction, and I used to read dark romance, so I can't really complain about a little bit of high school toxicity. Or 108-year-old man with 17-year-old girl toxicity. Can I? But whatever. And like, I think that another thing I guess to the series, like I said, racism. Like the author's written some things. The author's done some things.
I mean, yeah. Huh? I don't know anything about these books, so I cannot comment on this comment. I don't know what it even means.
Honestly, me neither.
How vampires can stand going to high school again and again and again.
It doesn't make any sense.
I like high school. I would, but I don't know that I would want to go again and again and again.
Yeah, they go and then they
geometry by the time that was over.
They move into the middle of the woods for a couple 50, 70 years, and then they move back to town. They do it over and over again.
Oh my gosh. All right. I know, sorry. We're going to keep reading, right? It's only 7 o'clock. Sorry. I'm like ready to go.
I'm sorry. We're talking about Twilight.
We talked about the cats. I got nothing else to say about that.
Sorry to get us off track talking about Twilight.
I know. I'm like, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, so this was when you were talking about like the toxic stuff.
Okay, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, well, there's more toxic stuff. Don't worry about it. He always blamed himself for hurting her.
But was it his fault?
No, I mean, I would say that might be kind of like a funny, maybe a little bit toxic part of it, but I think the toxic parts of it are him like gaslighting her and him tricking her and him abandoning her and other stuff, him basically kidnapping her. Anyway. Lots of things happened in that series. Let's go back to Jane.
Yes, weird Twilight tangent.
Okay, we're done with the Twilight tangent.
But
Time
it all
for
sort of flowed in with like the magic and the fairies and the cat, right? Is it a cat?
Mhm.
All right. So I was looking,
Mhm.
what do you think about this? So we have another knock, pretty words, and then there's another interlude.
Yeah.
How long is it to get to the next interlude?
I think if we go through, if we read the next interlude, so it's 25 minutes, 16, and then 3 minutes. So I think,
So it's
I
like
think
40
of
minutes,
what?
45 minutes,
Yeah, that's also just like on one time speed, right? And so I'll
20.
be listening, we'll be reading it faster. Christina will be listening to it at least a little bit faster. So yeah, I think that could be good. And then we're pretty close to the end. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have about 7 more chapters, 6 more chapters after that.
All right. Well, let's see how this one goes. This might be the longest one that we've done yet. So we're reading 3 more chapters. Another knock, pretty words, worlds, no, pretty words, and interlude. See you at the end of interlude.
Okay.
Save, show. Right? Okay. I'll see you guys at the end of the next interlude.
This is a
Oh,
different
why is it not
reading.
because
Okay.
when I open it, oops, it changed. Save, show.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, I guess I was maybe doing it too fast or something.
Okay.
All right. All
Ready?
right. Guys, in like 40 minutes.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, the cat didn't die, but
Rochester almost did.
yeah. So are we still thinking Antoinette is alive?
No.
But she is mean, isn't she?
Yes. I don't know. I mean, that's
Although,
definitely well, that's definitely not her. Like that's some either corrupted version of her or not even her at all.
I guess, but she has the morsel of truth to it, right? Like what she said, it's all true. Like
Yeah.
he
Mhm.
inherited everything.
Yeah.
She didn't want to marry him. He probably didn't want to marry her either. It was just this business transaction. And so look what he got, all the good stuff, and she got dead.
Dead. Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. A part of me is like, are we going to start questioning him? Are we going to start questioning Mr. Rochester and his motives? I mean, like you said, she is right. Like I'm listening to it. I'm like, I'm starting to get scared of this guy. Also, that scene was terrifying in general, though. Like, I'm, to be honest, I was terrified sitting here. Also, I'm currently home alone right now. And when my parents left to go to the store, that's why I had to mute for a second. And so I'm like, I'm listening to the scary book all home alone. So my dogs might start barking when my parents get home.
Wow. They'll warn you of the danger. All right, hang on. Let me see. Where are we at here? Dun 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 dun
Also,
dun.
the cat is not a cat. The cat is. We found out what the cat is.
I guess I'm still confused though.
That's. I mean,
it's fine. I don't need to not be confused about the cat. The cat is the least of my
Okay. Let's all talk about the cat then.
No. All right. Mika says the question is, did she tell the truth? Ooh. If so, this aligns pretty well with the original. Well, I don't know what that means, except someone is apparently going to end up in the attic.
Do we not trust Mr. Rochester? Do we not trust? Do we not trust Edward?
Who did she tell the truth?
I
think Antoinette tell the truth about Mr. Rochester? Yes, I think she did.
Yeah, I think. Are we starting to doubt him?
No, I don't think he had anything to do with her death. I think she's just mad that he got everything and she got nothing. And she ended up dead, right? I think she's like I would be too. Like I'd be pissed. I mean, I didn't want to marry this guy, but I did because it's what you're supposed to do. And then 2 months later, I'm dead and he walks away with the fortune, right? He gets everything he ever wanted. And I just, the last 2 months of my life were miserable. Also, in the original, he was tricked into marrying his wife. Huh. I don't feel like he was tricked. Although maybe I don't know what's coming. Maybe
she was tricked. Maybe there's I don't even my brain, I don't even I honestly don't even know what could possibly because so many crazy things happened. He was probably found out that Mr. Rochester was probably at the same Beltane that she was conceived at, which
although
to me
because
felt odd.
Rochester and Brocklehurst or whatever, the same age?
No, because
Brocklehurst was conceiving her when he was 8 years old?
No, because I thought that how old is Mr. Rochester, right? I thought that he was 34, 36, and she's 29, 28, right? So I guess maybe they have a 6 to 8 year age gap. But I thought that Mr. Brocklehurst was so much older than Mr. Rochester.
Oh, I thought they were the same age. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they just lived in because Brocklehurst had parents too. And so I thought Brocklehurst and Rochester were the same age, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
I mean, do we want to keep going on down the route that there's a possibility that Rochester is her dad?
Yeah.
Because
no, I don't think he's old enough. Well, he would have been.
The thing is this. Okay, so like Mika was saying, right? People are like people believe that fairies like seduce them and kind of take away their free will. This little boy is sleeping in the forest,
8 years
and
old. He's 8 years old.
yeah, this exactly that's what I'm saying.
He's
It's
not,
this
he
8-year-old
is
boy
not
sleeping.
the father.
Well, I don't know. Like it seems very like.
I don't think it's medically possible for him to be the father.
Okay, you are right. You are right about that.
8 years old.
You are right about that. But
I don't know, but
I just feel like it feels like it's weird that he was like a little boy hiding in the forest, napping, not conscious, the time that she was conceived. It feels weird. It feels odd to me.
I don't think that was when she was conceived.
Well,
Like
also,
they have these festivals every year. Beltane
Yes,
goes
also-
around every year. He was just talking about one year he went and saw. He probably went and saw every year, but
then why did she suddenly think that like she's jumping to conclusions?
she's
turning
jumping to
them.
all sorts of conclusions. Yeah, I'm starting to not like Jane because she's just jumping to all of these conclusions and not really like gathering the evidence and following where the evidence is leading. She's doing what I'm doing while I'm reading this book. She's just
Yes,
jumping to these theories, but then like assuming that they're true.
Mhm. Yeah,
Anyway.
somebody's possessed and all this stuff. Like we're just jumping to too many conclusions.
Yeah. Mika, what does this mean? He was certainly willing to shove her aside. Rochester shoved Antoinette aside?
Do you mean like yeah? Do you mean that, Mika? Like to save her from the tree? Which also, did we forget? We can't
No,
forget the tree roots we have. The
saved her from the tree.
The
Stupid
cat
cat saved her
Okay.
from the tree.
yeah, true, right. Did we forget about the tree falling and how that is? There's a core lore of the book, Vivian.
Okay, wait. Rochester. So there is an older brother?
Who's older?
In the original, there must be an older brother.
So pulls the brother. That's what they were saying.
So why? So then he wouldn't have
We
had
don't-
to get her married off because, like, there's I don't understand. Anyway, okay. So Mr. B is older. Okay,
But the tree falling, right?
the tree falling.
That because like earlier in the book, right, we were talking about how trees kept falling on her, and that was a big thing. And I didn't even put that together until like right.
I think Antoinette was trying to kill Jane, and Rochester just didn't get out of the way.
Yeah, or something. Yeah. But I also do you think it could have been Antoinette when the tree before was falling in the garden?
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
And then that tree, that little the dryad before that died, when Rochester thought that tree was going to fall on her.
Yeah.
Could that have been him seeing Antoinette in some magical way?
No, but if there's another, you've been attacked by another tree quote, I'm definitely highlighting it.
He's now been attacked by a tree.
Actually, he was attacked by the tree too. He just like didn't get out of the way. He doesn't have a cat to take care of him.
He does not.
All right. In the original, I could understand why he acted the way he acted about his wife. He didn't know what else to do, and it was miserable life for everybody involved. But here, I read it like Mr. B spent time at Mr. B's house because he was friends with Mr. R's dad. All right. Brocklehurst spent time at Brocklehurst's house. Huh? Oh, so you're saying Brocklehurst is about the same age as Rochester's dad.
Oh. I guess that would make sense for the time having kids when you're 20-ish.
Right. She was supposedly sweet and quite normal. Yeah.
Yes. The audiobook narrator's voice for the song, for the singing, was terrifying.
Oh.
It was like, it was so.
You're listening to it. That's true. I'm like reading and I'm reading through it and I don't hear any voices. It's weird.
Yeah.
If they went to the fairy world during Beltane, then time. Oh, wait, what? Time is different during Beltane in the fairy world? They went to. So you're saying it could be 8-year-old Rochester goes into the fairy world at Beltane and he becomes an older man and is able medically to like Yeah. Yeah, you are twisting my
Oh my
brain.
gosh. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. Okay, yeah.
Yes, 'cause their dads were friends. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Okay. Here the wife is sweet. Oh, in the original, she's
Well,
shit insane.
well,
Oh,
she
okay.
seems like that now,
Well,
right?
because she's a corpse.
Also, it also seems like as they see her more and more, she keeps rotting more and more. Like
Well,
she keeps,
yes, she's a corpse.
but but if she's been buried for 2 years, she probably is
Yeah, 1 year, 1 year.
1 year. Okay, she probably is decomposed at least mostly. No, I don't know how decomposition works, but
It takes more than a year to completely decompose, but this would be like, yeah, she's like
sheesh.
getting eaten by things.
She's already like it's. I don't know. It seems like I don't know. I would assume that her body would be less whole.
Yeah, yeah, she's being eaten by the bugs and the bacteria and all the other stuff. Yeah.
You know.
Um, maybe she's not. So you think she's masquerading, or she was masquerading? Now she's dead. Or do you all agree that she's dead?
Yeah,
And yeah, she has to be. I think she has to be.
99.7% agree that she's dead.
Yeah, yeah, and bitter. She's bitter. She's not happy about it.
Who
But
would be?
I mean,
Undead.
she's the undead.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. All right. So what about Rochester's dream in the interlude?
I don't even know. I don't really understand.
Ew.
May actually because like that would I mean if she you want to go back to that again, she's possessed and it's some necromancy controlling her or fairies or something like that. Like am I gonna keep going back to it? Yes. I don't know.
Yeah, I almost pictured a banshee. Like, yeah, yeah.
Mm,
So yeah, the dream, not necrophilia. No, we're not. This is not that book.
no. I don't know what I thought about the dream. Like it just felt very I was very confused and I think that it might have been kind of him being like, "Oh, I like Jane the way I like the way I was supposed to." I don't know.
These interludes are not doing it for me.
No.
The dream felt like a premonition of threat towards Jane. I agree. It did feel that way
What? I can definitely see that. Yeah.
for Jane.
Mm. Was who do you think was the person in the door? Did we see that person? We didn't see them with the knife. So in my head, I'm like, I'm probably because then it turns into Antoinette. So was that Antoinette?
I
Was
think
that
that was
Jane?
Agnes. No, I'm kidding. I have no idea. No idea. Jane's dreams, Rochester's dreams. It feels like they enter another realm in their dreams.
That is true. Their dreams are very, especially like, I mean, we know Jane's dreams have always been vivid of her mother, who she's, never seen before.
Yeah. And yeah, I think
Yeah.
Antoinette wants to kill Jane. Antoinette is not happy
No.
that she thinks Jane is waltzing in and taking her place.
Yeah. Hmm. And she's about to speak to Poole soon, right? Like she's going to speak to Poole
Oh,
tonight.
that's where she's headed right now.
Yeah.
We'll see what he has
The
to
next
say.
chapter is called Secrets.
Hang on, how far? What's my Kindle say? We're at 60%, 59%.
Ooh.
I wonder if this is going as far as the original did. Oof.
No one knows. I don't know.
We still don't know who's in the attic.
No, we do not. If there's anyone in an attic, if there's an attic,
I mean, maybe Poole is the brother. Maybe we're going to find out Poole is the brother that should have inherited. But then why would he kill Antoinette? Because then that would mean that Rochester would inherit.
do we think that Poole is Antoinette's brother or Rochester's brother?
I don't know whose brother. Wait a minute. What's happening here? Me too. What did she say? Me too. Hang on. I wonder if this is going as far as the original. Christina's also wondering. Oh, hang on. They're coming in fast and furious. I can't keep them straight. Oh, the attic part is already over and done with. So we don't have an attic in this book then.
Okay. Well, never mind then.
All right. And maybe we don't have a brother in this book. We have less than 100 pages according to my Kindle. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We how much left? Okay, let me see. Of the audiobook on my speed, we have a little over an hour, so we have a lot longer if you put it down one speed.
Right. Should we read some more?
Is that okay? That works. So this one is 14 minutes long, and the next one is Many Shadows, which is 29 minutes long. I guess it's about 15 to 30 minutes, so 45. But that'll be shorter probably.
It's only 8 pages on my Kindle.
Really?
Secrets, well, 8 places. I don't know if they're actual pages, but it's from 181 to 188, 7. And Pretty Words, it's the same size as Pretty Words.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Yes, they're a little bit, yeah. She's a little bit shorter than that one from the audiobook length. Do you want to do 2 chapters then?
Yeah.
Or more? Okay, so Secrets and Many Shadows.
About a half an hour. I feel like that takes us about a half an hour to do 2 chapters.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let's see. We're past that point. Yep. The audio says 2 hours and 10 minutes till the end. Okay.
Okay. And I have an hour and 18 minutes at the speed I'm listening.
I'm like, are you guys still reading?
Yes.
We are. Is this because he wants the book and is like, it's my turn? Yeah, we're still reading. Unless you don't want to. Do you want to stop? It's 7:44 here. So 8:44 at Mika's house. Many Shadows says 29 minutes.
Yeah. Are we, I mean, is that something we might stop for the night? Because how long do you still plan on making your soup?
I do. More like he wants to go to bed, but he always goes to bed much earlier than I do. Okay, then should we stop here? I mean, I feel like it's a good place to stop because
it's not really a cliffhanger, but it is a little bit enough to be interesting, but not like I need to know what happens next, like it was the other day.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a bad plan to stop here because we can read.
So then let's do homework. Do you want to? Should we read all the rest of it, or should we? No, I don't think we should. I think we should finish it together. So maybe read all but the last half hour. Where's the last half hour?
Okay, there's an epilogue, and then there's this romantic fantasy, and then an epilogue. This romantic fantasy is 23 minutes. 23 minutes, which was, I don't know.
How long is the epilogue?
Less than 2 minutes.
Oh, how long is them?
Them is
them until the end of the book. How much time is that?
Okay, let me click on them, and then let me switch to. Okay, in my listening time, it's 20 minutes.
How much to the end of the book? From them to the end of the book.
Yes, from them to the end of the book, and my listening speed is 20 minutes. On Christina's listening speed, it's 35 minutes.
Let's start at them when we get back on Monday. Let's read everything up to them.
Okay.
Right. So we're going to read Secrets, Many Shadows, Pert Thing, Love Has Come to Mean Death, Elixir, and Know That I'm Alive. And then when we meet on Monday, we'll talk about all of those. And then we will start at them.
All right. That works.
And put it together. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, because that's good. That's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That's actually might it actually almost be a chapter a day.
And that way I feel like,
Saturday, Sunday,
because
Monday.
I
Yeah.
worry that the last 2 chapters are just like fluff.
Yeah.
And so we'll already have figured everything out. And then it's
Mhm.
just like, what are we reading? We're just reading the last little stupid stuff that like we don't really care about. I want to make sure that like there's still mystery that
Yeah.
we don't know about
Okay.
on Monday that we can read and figure out together.
Yeah.
So let me put this, I'm going to put this in the Instagram chat just so that we know. Okay. So before Tina's sprints on Monday, we are reading Secrets, Many Shadows, Part Thing. Love has come to mean death, elixir, and so I know I'm alive. We'll talk about those and then we will finish the book together. My spelling may be atrocious in that message,
It's
but
fine.
you understand.
Yes.
All right, so let's see. I'm making chili. Yes, I'm gonna
Ooh.
make spicy vegetable soup.
We're all making soup tonight. My mom's making chicken dumpling soup.
Oh, I love chicken and dumplings.
Yes.
Oh my God, we are all making soup. All right, Christina got the homework, and I put it in the Instagram message so that
Yeah.
we all know what it is.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, from there to the end is about an hour, which I think we're going actually faster than that. But yes, so then we can finish it together. I know
Mhm.
it is a lot of homework, but we have like 5 days, Thursday,
It's
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We have 4 days, 5
it's
days, 4 days.
about
So
a chapter a day.
yeah,
A little bit more than that, I guess, right?
you think-
So, secrets. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then maybe you'll read maybe 2 chapters a day.
wait, is it too much? Should we not read that much?
I don't think that's too much, but I mean, at least for me, it isn't too much. It's also only like about, if Christina's saying that, it's only like, I don't know, an hour of listening, which isn't bad, I guess. I mean, depending on that. I mean, do you want to maybe do one, like specifically one chapter a day? So like secrets on Thursday, obviously we could do whatever we want to do. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then read 2 more chapters together. So bump it up 2 chapters, which is kind of a lot still. It's gonna be that's a good bit to finish on Monday together.
So where should we stop?
I don't know.
Stop after love has come to mean death?
I mean, I think that's fine amount. I think any of it's a fine amount to read. Do we want to?
It.
I guess we can. I think we can do it.
Oh, it's not too much. I'm good with it. I'm going to reread what we read already, so I'm not confused anymore. Okay, yeah, I think we can do it.
That works. Yes, I think that reading to them before you don't start them is a good place to stop. Hopefully.
Okay, is that what I said be in this message? Let me make sure. So I know I'm yes. And then we will. Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so read all the way. Do not read them. Stop before you read them. I was just messing with you. That's a lot of homework. Well, but it is. I mean, it is like a lot of, like when I was typing it, I was like, this is a lot of chapters that we're doing. But I think, like, yeah, if we only have 2 hours left in the book, that gets to like 1 hour left in the book.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I think, yeah. And we have days and days. I mean, I feel like I want to read the whole book now again tonight, but I'm not going to.
I'm probably gonna need to wait until like Sunday. because I'm just like, if I read that much tonight, I'm probably gonna just need to
I know.
continue.
Keep going. Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like somebody dies or almost dies because then we need because love has come to mean death, and then we need an elixir.
Oh my gosh, I'm terrified because I don't know how this all could resolve in just like my audiobook's a little over an hour. Like how can you
I know.
resolve in
A lot of things
20
going
minutes?
on, and things are going to start picking up, I guess. Be good. I love it. I really I'm still in a 5-star on this. I like this a lot.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. My little things that I'm like, I'm not knocking off for that. And unless things go terribly wrong, unless the rest of the book is about the cat, and then I'm gonna be like, oh my God, no, it took a turn, a bad turn. But yeah, if it keeps
Right now,
going, it's a 5-star for me.
right now I'm thinking about maybe a 4-ish.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that's it for today then.
Yes.
Good reading today. Very good. Very fun. Very fun.
Yes. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, I'll see you guys on Monday if I don't see you before.
Okay. Yes. Bye bye. Have a nice night.
Bye.
Bye.